It's Friday afternoon. This is Christopher Lauer with Brushfire Mind. How y'all doing? So usually we don't do a live show in the afternoons, and obviously it's just me. Cameron's not here for this one. Um, I'm really just popping in. I'm doing a little research on filmmaking grants because it's what we do. The other side of this is we are East Atlanta Video. Brushfire Mind is where we do our political commentary, and then we have East Atlanta Video, where we don't do political commentary. We do corporate videos. We do weddings. We do real estate photography and drone flights. And if you could point a camera at it, I'll shoot it with a camera. I haven't shot anybody in like 8 years now, right? Yeah, it's 2020. I've been out for a minute. Anyway, what's up, Danielle? It's good to hear from you. And I did not expect to have any viewers at all on this particular live stream because I'm just kind of throwing it up a little spaghetti. But here's what I want to talk about for a minute. Like I said, I'm doing a little research on film grants. Got a couple of projects that we want to work on. Some of them are narrative. Some of them are serial in nature, and there's a couple of documentaries actually I really want to do a documentary, a short, like 20-30 minute documentary on the Georgia Guidestones. I think that'll be super interesting. But here's the funny thing. Okay, so this article is a little older. A few of the links are broken. No big deal. But the links that are not broken do go to legitimate sites. Or they go to major groups. Birth of Doc Society Journalism Fund. Okay, that one's down. The Filmmaker Fund. This one I've got to get more information on. I think these guys might actually be all right, but their website is really shitty. So that's bad work. What's up, Rod? Well, crap! If I'm gonna have people watching in the afternoons, maybe I'll start doing a dinner show. All right. Call for projects addressing the human impact of climate change. Okay, let me say this at the outset. I'm not gonna repeat it for each individual one, but this is the thing that I want to highlight. The majority of anything you can find online that is a grant for film of any kind is explicitly for films that are telling stories or doing documentary research on far left, radical, murder the world socialist policy, right? There are people pouring buckets and buckets of money into getting people out there with a camera to tell stories, to tell horror stories, to scare people into giving up their guns, giving up their cars, giving up their rights, and living in poverty and slavery. That is the objective of this kind of work. And you'll see it's the bulk. Okay? Just Films Inquiry. It's not all of them. 2016, this one's down. Fund is financed through we believe transformational power that comes from enlightening narratives and inspiring characters. This one goes a little bit, you got to get a little bit further down the page before it actually... Netpix is, I'm leaving that tab open. Okay, and a lot of these are broken links. Screen Australia, I can't do that one anyway because it's just for Australia. Sundance Institute is a whole other thing. The Sundance Institute is not explicitly for the left-wing causes, but it's way overrun by leftists. So that's kind of part of the move you got to consider. And that one's down. I'd bring it up to another Catapult Film Funding. Who do we consider not tied to any specific social issue agenda? Encourage full range of stories. Form fits the film and artist. Our Catapult supported films can range widely in style and scope. This one I'm going to have to look into. Looks like they're not This one's not hammering the far left agenda. But, okay, and there's the 404. Error. Damn. Okay. Now this is actually a little embarrassing because all those errors right before I started the show were pages that I read over, and I started streaming a minute ago explicitly so I could talk about those programs, and now all of a sudden their pages are dead. So anyway, the other thing that I've noticed now, film funds, those are going to be private things. Nobody gets to sue them over discrimination. But another thing that you'll find that's interesting, go on job search sites just for chuckles and search for film industry jobs. We're in Georgia. This is Yollywood, right? The new silver screen revolution going on down here. And you'll find that a lot of, not actors. Okay, it would be one thing if somebody wrote a script and, I wrote this script about this young gay couple that experiences hardship, and I want the main actors to be played by an actual gay couple. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Do what you do. Casting, I don't think anybody should get to complain about whitewashing the ancient master with Tilda Swinton or any of that crap. We got a black kingpin we can put up with a white kung fu master. It's okay. It's silly. It's weird, but whatever. But I'm talking about when you start looking at jobs like director of photography, the camera operator, the gaffer, and all that. A lot of these jobs now, they will explicitly say that they want to hire only people of color, women, homosexuals, trans people. And it's twofold. Having those people on your team, having the aggrieved parties, if you can add victims to your film team, there are people dumping money into movies that are using victims. And keep in mind, when I say victim, I mean that as derogatorily as you can assume. As soon as you start crying about your grievance studies, you have lost my interest and probably my business. But the sexism, the racism, the absolute bigotry that is part of the filmmaking industry and their far left neo-Marxism is staggering and frankly appalling. And it's something that it doesn't weigh on me. It grates at me. But yeah, I just wanted to pop up and talk about this for a couple of minutes. And as usual, I'm going to hang up the phone now because it's time to get back to work. Thanks for popping in, you guys. We'll see you Monday morning. If, hell, who knows? Maybe I'll do another one. But if nothing else, we'll see you for me more Monday, and we'll do a little culture war stuff. Talk to you all then. Be safe out there and have a great weekend.